Hello, this is Alistair Beaumont, the Heretic Hermit, bringing you today's birthday reading of Masculine Energy for yesterday, September 15, 2025. The birthday reading consists of 5 cards laid out in order, starting with where you are at, leading to where you are going, followed by what stands in your way, how to get through it, and your always positive birthday gift of the card of the day, just in case the reading leaves you feeling uncomfortable. Now, I don't see why this one would leave you feeling uncomfortable. Angry, maybe. Angry at me for pointing out the obvious? Maybe. I don't know. But uncomfortable? It's like, I don't know. Is anger uncomfortable? I suppose it's a matter of perspective. Whatever. So without further ado, where you are at is represented by the King of Cups. You are the perfect gentleman. You want love in your life, but it's been a while since you've had the real deal. There have been women or feminine energies, yes, but none of it serious. What you miss is feeling that bond between two people, the long talks for hours and hours, the joy of feeling that connection that means real love. And I have to apologize as I read the rest of the reading because I think where this is going is where it's going. But there's a reason why the women that have been around you, or the feminine energies, however you want to say that, haven't been able to connect the way you want to. At least I think so. This is kind of a dicey thing because I don't want to irritate anybody with taking a shot like this, but at the same time, I'm going to go with my gut because that's what I do. So, if I offend anybody with this reading, I really do apologize. I'm just taking my shot because this is what I think this is about. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I don't think I am. Where you are going is represented by the reversed major number 9, the Hermit. Your time of isolation is about to be over. This is the part of this reading that gets both interesting and tricky. It's all major arcana from here on in. Every single card after this is all majors. Which basically means, you're in for a wild ride and there's not really all that much you can do or say about it. If there's majors, especially, there's only 22 majors in the deck. I only draw 5 cards for this reading and you got 4 of them. 4 out of 5 are majors. So what's happening is supposed to be happening. What stands in your way? The reversed major number 18, the moon. This is a strange one, as I would have thought that the moon straight up would make more sense. Some sort of truth is holding you back, a truth that you understand that I'm guessing you haven't told or shown to anyone else. Which is where I got the idea where this was going. How to get through it. The reversed major number 8, strength. When strength is reversed, it shows weakness, or in this case, the end of pride. Pride, not proud anymore. And that's what I really think this is about. If your secret is what I think it is, are we having thoughts about different gender of person, possibly? Or something along those lines. It shows, it's basically you coming to terms with yourself. Now's the time to come out and be honest with yourself about it. Now's the time to come out. So, I've been beating around the bush about this, but basically, if you've pretended you're not gay, or have not had interest in that regard, that's probably the reason why the women haven't been able to get anywhere near you, and that's probably where this is going. Now, without getting specific, if I'm wrong when it comes to the actual bona fide definition, whatever, the point is that what you have been holding back, saying I'm not this, I'm not attracted, whatever. You've been lying. Of course you are. That's what this is about. I'm letting go of the pride. I'm coming out of the illusion. I'm not going to pretend anymore. And that's where I think this is going, especially with the last card. Because before you can be honest with others about your desires or intentions, you have to understand the part of yourself that wants them, which is true. First person you got to be honest with is yourself. If you feel the way you feel, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just the way you feel. So you have to be honest with yourself first. Once you do that, then you can move forward. Yes. What did I say? Wants them. You have to understand it right. And this is where this card fits the best, which I agree. Because that's where the pride goes for the fall. Not that it's a fall. I mean, maybe that's why they call it the Pride Parade in the first place. I don't know. I feel like I have to be apologizing for everybody and everything these days with every word I say, which is just the nature of the world we live in, I guess. Yes. So, if it isn't gender, it could also mean a specific person or just kind of person. I'm not trying to irritate anybody out here, so if I'm just trying to cover all the bases. If you know what I mean, without offense. I'm goofing it up. I apologize. It's basically just not being honest with but bottom line, before you even get to the whole whatever, it's just simply you're not being honest with yourself about something you want. And this is the card that tied it all together, which is why I suggested what I just said. Because this is Judgment, your card of the day. I give you Rebirth. A whole new world is about to open up to you once you're finally able to be honest with yourself about what you're interested in and what you want. It's been a long time coming. You've been trying to build up the nerve for quite a while, but it's all coming to a head right now because the time's finally come. There's a reason why you haven't been unhappy, haven't been satisfied, and I think you know why. And now's the time to embrace it, because this is the best. If there's a good I believe everything happens for a reason, but I also believe everything happens when it's supposed to happen. If you've been holding back for a long time because of whatever reason, just because you weren't surrounded by the right people or whatever, now's the time. Now is different. Now you are surrounded by the right people. Now it's going to work. Now it's going to be okay. So what I'm saying is, before you had every right, and you were right to believe that it wasn't going to be okay, but now it is, and that's why the reading came up, and that's what the point of it is. That's where this is going. See what I mean? I wish you the absolute best, and I sincerely mean that. And I'm going to say it again. If I offended anybody, I don't need to be canceled. I don't know. Nobody's even watching yet anyway, but I'm not trying to hurt anybody. That's what the cards say. That's what it feels like to me. So I'm not going to apologize for it because I know this is a legitimate problem, trouble, issue, whatever. Happy belated birthday anyway. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe so you never miss a new one, even if it's not your birthday. And if you'd like, you can visit the official Heretic Hermit website through the link in this video's description, where you can order PDF readings sent straight to your email, or make an appointment with me for personal readings by texting, phone calls, or video chat. I also offer negotiable prices, so you can make a deal for whatever, how much you are able to pay or want to pay for my services. Head on over and check it out. I leave you now with my signature goodbye. Remember, the questioning of the world around you may separate you from others, but it is the only way you can find the truth in a world full of lies. We must always question everything. May the universe guide you to prosperity and happiness.